Hello there, Leo, and welcome. Leo, this will only find the ones it's meant to. If you're here, it's because Spirit has already been speaking to you. This is simply your confirmation. And at the end of the reading, I have another channel message to leave you with. Now, let's begin and find out, Leo, what are your messages? And this is for Leo in Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Only if this finds you. All right, let's see. Leo, you're embarking more freedom. So I would say pay attention to what you might be frustrated by. Let that be wisdom. If you find some type of frustration with your sensitivities, because yes, you have gifts that are sensitive. And there may be something, time sensitive going on here. Okay. So I'll remember that. Time sensitive. It is time to take back control of your life. I mean, really, that is time sensitive, especially if we are in the midst of major shifts in one's own life. So, Leo, this might be a time where you're just allowing your soul to run free, allowing your spirit to ride instead of the mind, right? So let's get a little bit more about free yourself for Leo. Feel good that you can take control of your life, right? There are people who keep running in circles, and it does happen. It always does happen to all of us, right? But there's something here where Spirit is saying, watch for a loop. So this is about freeing yourself when it comes to emotions or an emotionally charged situation, or watching out, Leo, for others that may try to, and I'm saying try because you're above this and you're going to see it for what it is, but they may try to get you riled up. Now, take that if it resonates. But we may need to pay attention to something going on, because, okay, I really get this thing where you might be questioning something, whether it's steady or not, or will it become steady? It will. And Spirit wants you to feel far more secure and stable with where you're at, more than maybe you believe. Oh, look at this. You're not here to compete, but to shine in your own way. See, you might be riling up others here. But yes, of course, as we're going through life, it's easy to fall into a trap of feeling like we are, comparing ourselves in some way, shape, or form. Or others might be doing that to you, and you might be feeling that projection here, okay? But I feel that you will resonate mostly of being free from having to go along with the crowd, so to speak, or do as others do. Because look at this. We've got two unique species, okay? One that is a mystery, okay, unicorn, but we do have a Luna moth here too. So there is something time sensitive going on here. Just like a flower, just like Luna moths, they don't live for very long here. So there is something. Oh, this is short-lived. This, okay. This is good news, actually. Okay. Continue challenging the old identities that may be emerging here, because you are freeing yourself from having to, there's something here about you releasing old self images. You're getting something very clear here when it comes to exactly how you're supposed to express yourself, shine yourself. And I'm not saying you don't know how to do that. But there is something else that I was picking up on, and so hopefully it'll come back. There's something tied in with this, short-lived scenario here. Yes, okay, this is a short-lived scenario. This is a temporary situation. So let's get a little bit more about anchor and reason here. Because the thing is you are a carrier of truth. That's all you need to anchor in. You're a carrier of truth. Let's get more about emotions blur the path. We got water sign coming through. Okay, okay, this is a loop. Eight of Swords is showing up. Also, Seven of Cups, Eight of Cups, a little bit of mixture, which eights are infinite or it could be a loop. It's a choice. We either ride with the current or we resist something here. You've already found your true way. You, Leo, may actually be picking up on other people's projections, and it could be really bothering you because you are very sensitive in a way that's gifted, okay? So invite the angels to quiet your mind and protect your peace. Could be like ruminating on something here. So the angels are helping you stay peaceful in something here that you aren't really, you don't have a whole lot of control over, but you do have control of how you are, expressing yourself. Because it's really important that you're able to express yourself. Because whatever you're taking a lead on or a status of leadership, it is becoming humble and powerful. And this is a point where you're stepping into more of your season of radiance, natural radiance. Oh, now I see. Oh gosh, now we were talking about the karmic loop, remember? Look, their downgrade is their karma. Yours is peace. This is never easy. Not always. Not always. Sometimes it is. But sometimes it is rough. It is rough a little bit. But the thing is, Leo, something happened here where you've got to allow karma and fate to play out. You are fated peace. Something is going to happen here that's going to help you feel relief from ruminating on something here, right? Or feeling anchored in someone else's issues too. Let's get more about their downgrade is their karma. Yours is peace. This is interesting because I'm going to tell you what, Leo, part of their karma is they're most likely going to always be in this sense of in a loop with themselves. I mean, I don't want to say always, but let's just say it like it is. It's like they're sentencing themselves in their own imprisonment of a downgrade, and so it's like they're always going to compare you. You, if you haven't yet, you will be so above this and so thankful that it did happen. It's actually telling you and teaching you and revealing how expensive your soul is. They're looking for cheap, discounted souls to play with. Let it be. There are divine connections When I say expensive, you know what I mean, right? Divine connections here. Try and get all these 4 here. So look at that. I put 4 cards here. So there's something about the 4s, right? Stability, anchoring in this truth. Oh, let go. It's unfolding. Try to reframe. I know it can be hard. Try to refrain from going too much into the future, though, because that's another trick. That's another loop that we find ourselves in because we're trying to figure it out. It's like chasing time. So Spirit is letting you know something is already happening because because this is the thing that I'm seeing. You maybe for a time being, you know, in part of your life, you never realized you were a unicorn, you know. And let's just say, like, you know, horses, right? Just regular horses, which I love horses, so I'm not trying to make horses like anything less than, but something distinct and unique about you, okay? And this is what you should be proud of. And I hope you are. I really hope you embrace that and be proud of how different and unique you are. Vibrationally. Because we're stepping into an era where whether people are going to be conscious of it or not, that you we'll be reading more on a vibrational level. We'll be reading each other vibrationally. Words will be secondary. I mean, it kind of already is, but vibrational language. Something is already unfolding for you because you obviously did not bury yourself into something here or told yourself a lie or pretend here. Yeah, your light humbles without effort. We were just talking about that. Oh my gosh. Your authenticity is becoming magnetic. This sense of radiance, natural radiance, because you are coming into a place where you're just allowing it to shine without effort and without having it to be accepted by others. See, this is why I feel you are riling up others in a sense, or you could, you know, and it's not about doing that. But listen, you're not here to compete, but to shine in your own way. What I see is originality that's shining. Originality. Look at this. You're in a sacred process of self-actualization. It's like, oh my gosh, this whole time you're like, I thought I was a horse, and then you realize you're a unicorn. And so you come with, you know, yes, that of what horses come with, but then we got a little bit of I don't want to say an upgrade, but there are distinct qualities about you that stand out. My goodness. Allow yourself to feel free to blossom. And that means we in order to do that, it means we have to be willing to sacrifice what we no longer are in a vibrational match with. Now, if others are meant to come around, they will on their own time. But remember, time is of an essence here when it comes to taking care and tending to your own mind and heart. There's a reason, okay? It says anchor and reason, but there is a reason for this. Let's get more about the reason for this for you. You're learning that you're not having to carry the weight of others. You're learning to allow others to be where they're at, and you don't have to attach to it or feel that you've got to in some way be in some way responsible. Some don't want the light. Don't drag them. There's a reason, right? You're not here to drag. Look at that. Because it's a drag on you. Right? I know. It's tough. Don't worry. I know this energy very deeply and intimately too. You're not alone. You get to allow your soul to rest. I know it can be hard. Because it seems like, we get caught up in time so much that we feel rushed into healing or rushed into even relaxing, rejuvenating, or even rush into allowing things to ripen on its own natural time. And be okay with things taking time. Your soul is calling for rest. Think about it. How exhausting it must be for you to feel like you can't run, but you've got all that energy. It's like you got all this energy, but it's been, it's like short. It's like short bursts, which is very tiring because there's something about you stretching and going for like the long run here. Because see, it's like got a collar, it's like attached to that pole or tree or whatever. And see, you're like jerking at it, right? Think of that with the mind, with the emotions, is like a jerky feeling. That is tiring. But the other reason why your soul is calling for you to rest is because you have activated another level of ascension, another level of being. And so you physically are tired because you've had to process so much. Now, there is something that wants to come out with that card that says your soul is calling for rest. Play while you wait for your blessings. Play is rest. Yes, your inner child is knocking at the door. Playing is rejuvenation. The pain had a purpose to show you your value. It actually is showing you, if it hasn't yet, how powerful and unique you really are. And this is your map in life. Everything that's different and unique about you, that's your clue to your map of your life here. And of course, it's not like you're making up your own rules. See how I told you, you got all that energy, you need to go play, right? It's like, I want to, but I can't. Oh, yeah, no, yeah. Oh. Just do it. Do it. Give yourself permission to relax while you're playing. And you might be finding new ways of playing that is so rejuvenating and restful for your mind and your soul. You don't even remember why or what the hell happened here. Because now you're remembering what you're worthy of. Because what's arriving is a mirror to your level of vibration, frequency, your growth. Something is trying to get your attention. You're protected, guided, and so move boldly. So something is trying to get your attention. You're being called beyond the usual. Create anew. What is this? keep getting something about this downgrade and maturity. You're supposed to be, something is, okay. I feel that there may be people, right, in your life. This is the thing too. And it's not to take away time to rejuvenate, time to heal, time for some silence. But there may be something going on too where you've got animal companions, other people companions, you know, other things, maybe your plants or something, you know, that may want your attention right now. So go ahead and express your love to those things that you love, to express your love in the way that you do it. But I feel that there is something going on here with that express your love. This is like Page of Cups here. It's a new expression. Let me get a little bit more. I feel Spirit is trying to show you how, Spirit is trying to give you some type of proof or evidence of like how mature you are, like how mature your soul is. And it's rough because sometimes, you know, it's like, you know, others can't compare to you either. But it's not to say that you're going to be alone and isolated and they're not other souls. But this is a time of refinement. This is a time where Spirit is gifting you Spirit's eye right now. So it's like you've got one eye that is the human eye, right? And that's sacred in itself too. But then you got the other eye that's looking through the lens of Spirit. Because there's something that is trying to get your attention. Calling in your soulmate. Oh, keep an open mind. Spirit is showing you something to really keep an open mind when it comes to a lover or friend, a combination, family like people, right? Your tribe is coming, and you can be assured that this is it. This is like a reunion of remembering, of feeling appreciated in a way where your gifts are honored, not questioned, not thrown back at you in some way. I can't. Somebody's a loser. I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry, but I get this. I don't know if it's your ancestor or somebody on the other side saying they're a loser. And I don't like to say that because I feel like all souls get a chance. But sometimes there are souls, hello, let's just call it like, if it walks like a duck, talks like a duck, it's a duck. See, release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. I know it can be a little bit difficult too, because there may be a desire for this situation to resurrect itself in a way, but by that time you're far beyond this. This will be like so like such a downgrade to where you're compared to where you're at and what you get. Now, when I see this card too, I always get this feeling that there could be a lot of expectations here of who, what, how it needs to arrive. But the thing is, it's already unfolding. You've already called in a new soulmate or soulmates. The moment that this happened and the moment you realize that they chose a downgrade and your soul cannot pretend or engage with that, is the moment this started to unfold. See, when you question, it's like questionable motives make you question a lot of things about yourself, and it's not you. It's someone who hasn't yet come to a place of wanting to understand themselves at a more deep and intimate level, because not all souls are ready for that. They're still searching outside of themselves to find answers. But the real mastery is seeing the answers on the outside of yourself, because it is a mirror to your question. Situation is calling you to have faith. This is a bridge between the unseen and the seen. Spirit already witnessed this. And yes, the heavens are disappointed as well. But your time for truth has begun. Continue to play. When you play, you say to the universe in behavior, I trust, I align. Yeah, very soon it's coming to you. You'll get more clear too when you get playful, joyful, let go of the idea that something or someone has to be a certain way or whatever, you know. Because this is a thing too. Look at this. It's like a contract. You're done with an old contract. You know, look at that. Look at the head here. It's like invite the angels to quiet your mind, to protect your peace. You know what? This time has, yeah, you need to clear your energy. This really, I'm telling you. And it's not to put blame on on others, but a lot of this is their energy on you. You're trying to figure out, is this mine or theirs? Yes, there is, of course, experiences that have, you know, played out, that have, you know, put a mark on the heart. But this is where you are having control and power. This is where you say, I want to get off the merry-go-round. I'm getting sick. Because it's like the same thing over and over and over and over again. It's coming to you. Maybe you just clearly decide that you can honor people and situations that you want to right now. If you feel alone and having to enlighten others in some sense, time is going to prove that you were right all along. So in the meantime, just keep trusting yourself more than others, Leo. Truly, more than others. You're dialing in on something. When people and situations are removed out of your life, it's helping you dial in on your own skills, talents, values. Your tears have been enough. Peace is returning. You receive what others cannot. Honor your divine downloads. The thing is, too, is that whatever cracked your heart open also cracked open your crown chakra, which is access and wisdom to the spiritual realm. So peace is returning because you're allowing it to happen. Now you've turned something around where you're allowing things to happen for you, not you trying to make things happen or try to fit in a small arena when you don't belong there. You got it. Oh my God, yes. Yeah. Oh, Leo. Ooh, Leo, you got it. You're dialing in on true love, true passions. These things the things that are going to arrive in your life will mirror your growth. It won't mirror things that others are projecting. They're shadows that they project out onto you. This is a mirror of your authenticity. of your ability to stand in this place of light. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Oh yeah, you're in it. You're in a good place, or you will be. Give yourself time though, okay? See, your soul is calling for rest. So we need to give the soul a season or maybe a few seasons to rest. In the meantime, Spirit is saying that what you are attracting into your life is for a lifetime. Not a season, not a reason, but a lifetime. Yeah, no more hide and seek. They come out. They're going to come. The moment you're in this place of here, that's it. You're sinking in with your sacred design. The design of the divine. A divine unfolding, a divine blossoming. So when you're smelling that rose, it's really mirroring your own self. That sweet fragrance is you too. It's why you enjoy these beautiful things, because you're mirroring it. You're going to have heart-to-heart conversations. Also, this may be a time where, you know, you are asserting yourself too. You're not afraid to express yourself or honestly discuss your feelings with each other. But someone sees you clearly without projection. See, this is going to be the difference. Heart-to-heart conversations, not projection conversations. There's a big difference. It's honest. Oh yeah, you're oh my gosh. I was hearing this you are the king, you are the queen. You're the queen, you're the king, king, queen. Your true inheritance comes from the divine. Something is lining up for you when it comes to resources being available to you. You're preserving something. And what you've been preserving is this light, not the shadow of karma. This is restrictive while, you know, you're in this place of expansion. That's why it feels awful right there. But now you're seeing and witnessing where your true gifts are coming from. You're right where Spirit needs you to be. Whoa. Whoa, horsey. No, maybe that, wow. I was like, hey, Spirit's like, stay put. Play there. Ah. Oh, I see. I've done this too before. Okay. Oh. Okay. You might be wanting to do another thing, but Spirit's like, nope, there's other things for you to play with right where you're at. Right where you're at. It's not in the future. It's not if you have that. Now, just pay attention, Leo, because something is calling your attention, but it's right where you're at. It's right. It's something that wants to play with you. This is leading to what is designed for you. This is leading also to these things that are becoming more enhanced. So it's like if you have or been feeling like some type of pent up energy, it's a new talent or a dormant gift that is bursting out. So don't question whether or not you're in the wrong place or whatever the hell happened. You are right where Spirit needs you to be. Situation is calling you to have faith. What else? Nope. Oh, hold on. The energy is working for you, not against you, Leo. Okay? Play while you wait. Give yourself time to honor how you feel. Give yourself time to just know that you are coming from a place that's natural, while others are still trying to come from a place of maybe manufacturing it. Okay, let's see. What else? Nope, that is it. Hold on, Leo. I'm getting another energy here. Okay, is there anything else for Leo? Okay, no, that is it. Okay. So Leo, before we end the reading, I want to find out for you, what is your future self doing? And hopefully it's playing, right? Because you get to play while you wait for your blessings. What is Leo's future self doing? A new outcome is forming. Be ready. So you're playing with something brand new. Totally brand new. This is why you're also releasing expectations, but either way, you're clearing your energy, right? Oh, did I bring that up? I meant to say something about that, like just clearing up your aura here, either through visualizations or other sacred tools or whatever. It doesn't need to be anything like horrendous or, time consuming or draining. That's the secret too. So you're enjoying a new outcome, a new sense of beauty too. Let's get more about your future self and this new outcome because you're ready. Wow. Okay. You're ready. You've arrived. Ah. When a new outcome is forming, be ready. Time. Okay. This says time apart from your partner is on the horizon. You totally and completely separated from that old contract. And see, by being in the stage of this new outcome, that's what you did. It's the end of that. The end. Chapter 1 on the news story right here. Now, Leo, I have a channel message for you. Your light is returning, but in a quieter, truer way. No more roaring to be understood. You are entering a season where your presence speaks louder than effort. Your spirit is becoming undeniable. Let that sink in. I hope that this was helpful. Love and light. Take care.